Good morning. Welcome to Wheels in the Wilderness. I'm Aislinn, David's behind the camera, and Karen is joining us for the summer.
Okay.
So this is day 6 on the Cross New Hampshire Adventure Trail. Yesterday we spent some time with Marianne, the founder of the trail, and today we will be going from Littleton to,
Lisbon,
New Hampshire. And you can see the town right up here. It follows the river, and the trail goes down this way. So why don't you come along with us as we explore this section of this wonderful 82-mile trail. Trail. It's not marked real well here in Littleton, at least not that we saw. So we came down the road and you saw we crossed the bridge. That wasn't the way, so we turned around and came back, and as we came down the road here, David stopped to help another biker, and then we saw 3 bicycles come right here and go down the hill, and so I asked them, where's the rail trail? They said it's right here. So we're on the path now.
and looking up this way on the other side of that road, it looks very clearly marked. And I wonder if the problem was because of the parking area that we started at, we didn't start on the trail, that this would actually connect to the rail trail that we came off of yesterday. Because you remember we came off and we made a right and we made a left, and so
that makes sense. We just missed the trail, but
we're on it now.
Track now. So we're going to head on down a little ways and see if we can find some place to have some lunch.
Good point, Karen. So if you come up the way that we did, if you start from the parking area down by the covered bridge, the road that you have to go up, there's a pretty steep hill.
Yes.
So
I needed help getting up the hill.
I'm not sure you did. I was pushing, but I'm not sure. I think it might have made it without, but
it was pretty steep.
It was steep, so be aware of that.
Yeah.
All right, moving on.
Moving on. Nice trail. It's very small gravel, hard packed, and almost smooth. You could bring even a manual wheelchair or stroller.
Or at least this section of this trail.
Section, yeah. This whole trail, the Cross New Hampshire Trail, has various levels of accessibility. You know, there are places that I absolutely would not want to bring a stroller or a manual wheelchair or even a powered wheelchair. But if you have a robust scooter, you can do the whole trail so far. And I can't imagine that it's going to get any worse down the road.
It helps that by starting in the middle, we ensured that it's roughly downhill most all the way.
Yeah. Because I have to pay attention to my energy levels. Not just for the scooter, but for me as well. We average about 10 to 15 miles a day. And when I get back to camp, I'm exhausted. But I'm so excited about being able to do this long trail. Okay, start to get lot of places that you can just pull over. So we have found this pretty little spot next to the river. It's got some shade. So we're gonna stop now and have some lunch.
A couple of benches right here would be awesome.
Or a picnic table.
A picnic table would be even better.
Yep. You'd have to mow a little area, I think, but I think it could be done. Of course, you know, maintaining these trails is not cheap, so.
Yep, and you gotta ask, which would you prefer? More amenities on existing trails or more trails? Because there's limited funds.
Yeah, that's the big question, isn't it?
All right, well, lunchtime.
Yep. wildlife along the trails. And there is a couple of families of Canada geese and their goslings. They're so cute.
They're not very
They're
popular.
Eating grass.
Or seeds that have been strewn in the grass. They're not very popular around this part of the country because they're basically big poop factories. But
Look at that family in the back.
that's a huge family.
Got a bunch of goslings.
And they're tiny.
Yeah. What a treat. Okay, heading west. And this ends day 6. We are here in the town of Lisbon, New Hampshire, heading tomorrow towards Woodville in Vermont. And tomorrow is our last day on the trail. And so what an adventure this has been, huh? Tomorrow we'll finish it up, and then we will talk about the accessibility of the trail as a whole. There's various sections though, so we'll talk about that tomorrow. In the meantime, have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you tomorrow.